Hi, today we are looking at section 8.4, which deals with scale factors and areas of 2D shapes. So the first thing we will do is review the formulas for various two-dimensional shapes, and then we will start utilizing our scaled factors. Okay, so first two shapes we're looking at is we have a triangle and a rectangle. Now, if we want the area of a triangle, what we need to know is this distance across here, which is our base, and this distance here, which is our height. So our area for a triangle is 1/2 times our base times our height. Next, we have a rectangle. Now, with our rectangle, we want to know our width. We also want to know our length. And our area is just our length times our width. Okay, so next we have these two shapes. We have a square. Now with a square, all side lengths are the same. So for example, each side has the length of S. So our square is just a special case of a rectangle now because our length and width are the same. They're both S. Our area is equal to S squared. Now this one here, this side's parallel to this side's parallel to this side, so this is a parallelogram. Now we need two measurements for our parallelogram. We need to know this across here, which is our base, and from the corner here, we will go straight up, making a 90-degree angle, and this is our height. Now our area for a parallelogram is equal to our base times our height. So essentially it's the same as getting our area for a rectangle, where it's essentially our base times our height, because essentially if we were to cut this area off that we have put this dashed line across here and attached over here, we would essentially have a rectangle. Next, we have a trapezoid. Now for a trapezoid, we need to know this length here, which we'll call A. We need to know this length here, which we will call B. And if we draw a line that's perpendicular to this, we need to know this distance H. Now our formula for area of it is area is equal to 1/2 times our height times A plus B. Now over here we have a circle. For our circle, all we need to know is our radius. So our area for our circle is pi r squared. Now, when dealing with scale factor for area, we treat it slightly different than scale factor for length. Because essentially if area, our units are squared, where with length they are just regular units like meters, our scale factor applies slightly differently. So calculating scaled areas, to calculate the area of a scaled object, we take the area of our diagram and divide it by our scale factor, should say squared. To calculate the area of the diagram, we multiply the area of object by the scale factor squared. Okay, for example, a blueprint for a house uses a scale of 2 to 75. If area covered on the blueprint is 0.35 meters squared, what is the area of our house? So to get our actual area, what we can do is take our scale factor, which we call K, square it, and multiply by the area on the blueprint. Now our K, because we are going to something larger, will be the larger number of these two, so 75 over the smaller one of 2. So our area is going to be equal to 75 over 2 squared times 0.35. And that gives us 492 meters squared.